Labour has been accused of presiding over a two-tier policing system by a former Reform UK candidate who was the target of an alleged death threat during the Rochdale by-election. Simon Danczuk was described in a video message as a white devil by a man who said that if he saw the candidate he would put one in his head. Greater Manchester Police launched an investigation and a man was arrested in February, but Mr Danczuk, who represented Rochdale for Labour from 2010 to 2017, is alarmed there has not yet been a prosecution. Mr Danczuk said, "This must be the easiest crime to solve in the history of policing, yet we've seen no prosecution of the perpetrator." He said that if the tables were reversed and he had made a similar threat, not only would I have been prosecuted by now, but I'd also be in prison. Turning his gaze on Mayor of Greater Manchester Andy Burnham, he said, "Why does the Labour Mayor of Greater Manchester, and his Labour Deputy for Policing, accept this two-tier policing approach?" During the campaign, which was won by George Galloway of the Workers' Party of Britain, Reform UK provided Mr Danczuk with bodyguards and he slept in a separate location to his wife, Coco. The former candidate described the alleged intimidation as a direct threat to our democracy during a crucial election and claimed Mr Burnham had done nothing to ensure his police force has taken action. He said, "It tells you all you need to know about policing under two-tier gear." The Crown Prosecution Service confirmed it has not received a file from Greater Manchester Police. A source in the Greater Manchester Combined Authority stressed that by law the Chief Constable of Greater Manchester Police is operationally independent. The Mayor has no official power to order the opening of an investigation or to direct the conduct of one. But a spokesperson for the Mayor of Greater Manchester said, "There is not, and there never will be, two-tier policing in Greater Manchester." A spokeswoman for Greater Manchester Police said, "We take politicians' safety seriously and have dedicated officers working on this investigation. In this case, we have made an arrest and an individual remains on bail whilst the investigation continues." Rochdale returned to Labour in last month's election when former journalist Paul Waugh defeated Mr Galloway with a majority of 1,440.